I don't know. Never been out of country.
Oh, you haven't?
Never.
Oh, yeah, you can't though.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Sex offenders can't leave.
There's schools everywhere. In the sky, there's schools everywhere.
So Joe just let us all know that Tulsi's a part of the Quiet Skies program. Tell us about it, Joe.
Whoa. Dude, so like, I was on Instagram, and then I saw this post, and it said, Hawaii News Now says that Tulsi Gabbard is on the TSA watch list as a terrorist.
Oh, I saw that.
And then all these lawmakers,
How could they do that to her?
they're like, yo, man, she's Hawaii senator, and she's U.S. military. How you gonna put her on the terror watch list?
Just after she was talking smack on your favorite Democratic candidate.
Kamala?
Kamala? My favorite. The Indian lady?
Hey, but honestly though, whenever they bring up how Kamala on like any news network, how she's not maybe a good candidate for presidential candidate, they always bring up the Tulsi clip and how Tulsi roast her at the debate, and how she didn't really have a clap back. She didn't really handle that well. So they're like, you know how those analysts are. They're like, oh, she can't be president. She doesn't have the chops to be able to deliver. And they use the Tulsi clip all the time. So it's crazy that now they're taken to the point where she can't fly in no airplanes. Is that what that means?
Well, it's that, and also just like the what. You know, obviously the opposition is labeling her as being a conspiracy theorist as well by saying like, you know, it's all the deep state stuff, the puppeteering that, you know, other people are controlling our Democratic candidates, to the warmongering like cabinet collective, all that. So the second she goes into like all that stuff is when I guess this got really triggered, and it was Air Marshal National Council that said that whistleblowers told them that Gabbard is included in the Quiet Skies program, which basically monitors elevated risks to aviation security. And it was Bart who was saying like every single time she jumps on a plane, there's like freaking hounds and like multiple air marshals that are on the plane every single time as well.
In our chat group, he said
He's gay.
he did say that.
He said, "Don't tell anyone." Though.
He said, I heard every fright she gets on.
Come on, man.
There's at least
Don't make fun of Chinese
2
people.
air marshals and a canine on it. That's what happens when you're a part of the Quiet Skies list. You know what though? What if
Wait, that's what Bart said?
Bart said he's gay.
2 air marshals.
2 air marshals and a canine? But what if Tulsi was like, I need security, so I'm gonna put myself on the terror list, so they're always watching me.
Yeah, what if it was the opposite, you know, version of, even though she's like kind of complaining about it, or like other people are doing that for her, what if it was the opposite? What if it's like, we gotta protect her because she's about to get
Needed.
I'm not finishing that word.
You think she flies like first class all the time, or you think she does like business economy?
JetBlue.
Oh, or premium.
Premium economy.
Premium economy.
You guys never heard of business economy?
You think she does first coach?
It's kind of the middle. You don't know which one you're gonna get.
You know what's funny?
They don't have their own bathroom though.
I sit premium economy a lot because I get free upgrades. But then I feel like that was the normal size seats, and then they just call it premium economy, and then they just downgraded everything else, right?
Nah, I don't. I know because for me, I got long femurs. We've talked about it here. It's a sore spot. But when they give you 3 extra inches of legroom, that actually matters to me like huge.
But it's not extra. I think that was the standard. I think they shrunk it.
Not regular coach. I was always touching. My knees are always on the back of the
You have
seat.
like an actual meter.
No, he measured every time he sat down.
International premium economy is different from domestic premium.
Domestic doesn't have premium economy. They have economy plus.
Yeah, that's
What the hell is the difference?
They call it business economy, dude.
No, it's economy plus. You pay like $30 or something, you get 3 extra inches. That's basically all, and then preferred seating maybe. But premium economy is when you, like, for example, if you're sitting, because I just wrote premium economy again coming back from Hong Kong.
See, international though, that's different.
What I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Usually, like, let's say your side seats, right, are like usually 3 seats. In premium economy, it's only 2.
Okay.
And you get extra legroom, and your screen's bigger, and then the food least comes out first. It comes out before regular economy, and you get like actual silverware. So stuff like that, it's like kind of your
In
perk.
economy, you gotta eat with your hands.
Yeah, but
That's plastic wear.
that's only international though.
That's what I'm saying. So that's
Okay.
premium economy,
That
whereas
makes
economy
sense.
plus is the domestic version. Because economy or domestic, you really only have like business class and economy.
Right.
Well, in Hawaiian Airlines, they call it premium economy.
They do that.
You do know Hawaiian Airlines, so I'll give you that.
So they have economy, premium economy, and business. They don't have first class.
Maybe it's different with Hawaiian because you're still going overseas in a sense.
Oh yeah.
God, we talked about it too.
Technicalities.
But Quiet Skies, there is that funny thought that I had. I was
So
like,
you're-
what if it's for her protection?
Are you a Quiet Skies apologist?
so.
Is that what you're telling us?
right.
Quiet Skies apologist?
Yeah, is that what you're saying? Dude,
See what I
this
said?
guy, we gotta whistle blow this guy.
Did you see that?
I fly a lot, but I never see Tulsi on the plane.
One of these days you will, though. One of these days you will, because you guys are coming out of the same airport.
Yeah, it's sometimes. I would think.
You know how they have to have 2 air marshals and a was it?
A canine?
A canine? What if, you know, air marshals, they're not supposed to be obvious, like you don't know which ones they are? What if you can't tell that it's a canine either? You just think
It's like a dog with a fucking nose and a mustache.
you just think it's some guy,
Just wearing shades and a hat?
It's so convincing. Nobody knows.
but then all three of them are in the same row. So they're just
Read the newspaper.
with the dog. I think that's the Quiet Skies team. Yeah, they have a newspaper.
It stands the test of time.
What's the practicality of bringing explosive detection canine teams onto an airplane?
I don't have no idea.
Probably just to harass someone that talks shit about your candidate.
I was literally thinking about, like, imagine seeing a police dog on a flight.
On the Middle East, probably.
Really?
Yeah,
You think so?
I think so. With everything going on, they just need one just in case.
On Qatar Air?
I don't know. Never been out of country.
Oh, you haven't?
Never.
Oh, yeah, you can't though.
I can't.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't.
Sex offenders can't leave.
There's schools everywhere. In the sky, there's schools everywhere.
Out of everything, that's what you have to say?
He said I was one earlier. It's fine.
Because if he flies by a school plane, the plane's gotta go like this.
A school plane? It's yellow.
It's yellow. Spirit.
It's yellow, because I'm yellow.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nah, because he's DACA.
No, I'm not.
He's an illegal immigrant. He's an illegal immigrant Trump supporter, dude.
I'm a green card holder.
He's an illegal immigrant Trump supporter. He's gonna
making
get
shit
kicked
up.
out. That's why he's so for Trump, because he's hoping that if he's so loyal, he'll stay in America.
Wait, isn't that the Democratic side?
I'm a green card holder.
So you basically get like $15,000 a month in like taxpayer money to pay for food and housing?
Bro, I don't get shit.
No, he's just a regular green card holder.
This is one of my jobs, JK, baby. And that's it.
It's not a job, man.
You're right.
It's a lifestyle.
Not a fucking job.
It's a career. This is my dream.
So is sex offending.
That's a career.
Come on, man. Why that?
That's such a. You should let us speak for you more, man. We kill it.
No.
We do a good job.
I don't like any of this.
I like the idea of school planes
Yeah.
diverting their path.
Yeah, and I like the idea that none of them are in communication with each other, so they're just like, oh shit, I see one.
Did they say why she was on the watch list? Like who put her on, or like when it started, or anything like that? Yeah.
The joint statement from the lawmaker says that the people of Hawaii love Tulsi and your actions have offended us for your attempt to ruin her reputation without explanation. So, I mean, that's their stance on it. It's basically just to ruin her reputation.
That's fucked up.
Have you guys ever heard of the Quiet Skies program? I didn't know that was a thing.
What's is it like the watch list?
No, I just mean like that whole concept of like a person who is in the political eye like Tulsi Gabbard, like making that news that she's on an official watch list is kind of crazy. It almost seems like they're trying to spin a narrative.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that there was a, because like when you know about the no-fly list, why would there be an in-between?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, get on the plane, but we're gonna have this dog and then these 2 guys go with you. Like, why don't you just make it a no-fly list?
But also, like, why is it called Quiet Skies? Like, don't you want to know who's not on the no-fly list? That part.
Can she take a boat though?
Because they're watching you.
That part.
But also, it's like they bring up this whole Quiet Skies program, but then you don't know anyone else that's on it besides Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah.
Who else is on it? Subin, but that's a different. That's a different list. That's a Megan's Law fly list.
If she goes on a cruise, do they need to bring 2 water marshals and a dolphin?
Yeah, you can't bring any carry-ons though. Maybe if you're in Quiet Skies.
They should make one called Quiet Skies, but it's like an airplane with no kids allowed.
Oh man.
They be fucking crying, bro. This whole flight I had like 4 babies around me, fucking nonstop.
That's what Quiet Skies should be, yeah.
One would set off the other baby and shit, and I'm like, damn, bro.
Bro, a quiet plane with all the seats are nap pods. You could charge a fucking high premium, dude.
Yo, Joe, did the kids have headphones on? No. Earmuffs? Well, that's why.
Dang, new dad.
I had headphones on. Or sex offender.
Dude, my kid went on. Boom.
You put the headphones on the baby?
Yeah, not headphones, but the earmuffs.
Some Beats by Dre.
That helps the baby?
That helps the baby.
You know, I've never
no
seen.
sound?
I usually don't see babies do that actually,
No, you have to put earmuffs.
and they're always crying.
It's
So
because they don't
maybe-
want to buy
Do
it.
you think it's because the airplane noise is fucking the baby's frequency up?
Isn't that like a white noise machine?
Just put your motorcycle helmet over it, baby.
It might be the air pressure, cabin pressure.
Make her throw shotguns in.
Bro, his neck.
They also said, again, as leaders in the state of Hawaii, we remind you that this is not China or Russia, and our government is not to overstep the boundaries that have been set by our U.S. Constitution, nor should ever attempt to weaponize its regulatory powers. You have embarrassed the state of Hawaii in our eyes, and we plead with you to clarify this without hesitation.
You know, the new VP pick of
Walls.
Kalamas? Yeah, so, well, did you know he, like, dodged a military service?
Oh, that's what they're all saying.
Yeah, so, like, so Tulsi supporters are showing, like, a side-by-side where Tulsi, like, she could have went further in her political career, but during, I think it was Iraq or whatever, she decided to actually go.
Yeah, she went.
Where this guy, the Tim, what is it? Yeah, Tim Walz, decided to dodge military service and continue his
opposite?
politics. Yeah.
I heard that. Did he really dodge it though? I heard it was saying that like.
Everyone's saying he keeps dodging.
dodged.
it.
Do you get a
Never-
freebie if you dodge it to be a politician? Do you feel like it's like yeah? If you're gonna dodge it to go fuck around and work at Blockbuster, that's one thing. But if you're dodging it to be a politician,
Can you imagine submitting that?
yeah, I'm actually gonna work at a Blockbuster.
Man, those tapes aren't gonna rent themselves.
Or like I guess the difference was like he didn't dodge it in the way where like you can't run from it, but he used like, oh, I'm in office, so I'm like busy doing politics shit. Where Tulsi didn't use that excuse. She was just like, no, actually, I'm gonna go serve in the military because I think that's way more important than like being a bureaucrat.
But then again, like, that just shows how cool Tulsi is. Because I think most people would have done that.
Doesn't that
Pull the
kind of?
politic card.
Yeah, right. Doesn't it take away your manhood? You know what I mean? Like saying, let me not go to war, but you gotta grow.
Let me fucking write laws instead of going out to the battle.
What are their manly laws?
No wonder
They're really
he's signing
strong,
crazy
manly
rules right now. No wonder he's signing crazy laws. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
He's signing crazy laws?
because he never had that
Oh, he never been in the battlefield.
when he went to Iraq. There's no oomph to him, you know. He's just a little.
Yep.
That's why I thought John McCain was gonna win.
I've never heard of this being done to any like politician. Is that something that's happened before where they got put on a quiet skies list?
That's
Like for that to be news
And for that to be an actual person in active politics.
while she's condemning one of the Democratic
While she's
nominees.
and she's an active military, like she's in the military. She's not retired. She's so we're watching someone that's in our military. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but there's
Active-
also hasn't been a time like there's a difference between like going after a political candidate and talking about like their stance on certain policies or whatever like that versus straight up being like your entire camp's warmongering and you're profiteering off of like the death of blah blah blah. And,
Well, because it sounds like it's the
totally
truth.
different version. Like you're not an actual president, you're a puppet to like.
But honestly, Donald Trump is going to say the same thing. JD Vance is going to say the same thing. Like that's all their talking points. So it's like, why are they going bad on Tulsi? It's a little. She sat right here, dude.
Yep.
That's our lady.
But it's also different to again, this is just conversation, but like attacking like your white cis male of like a Trump like Republican Party versus like former Democrat POC woman like in the military. It's just a different voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a different tone.
Yeah. So they gotta attack.
So they expect it from an old white guy.
It's like they have to resort to play dirty on this
Oh wow, that's
because like before Kamala, she was Tulsi was the perfect Democratic candidate to be president.
They smashed her with that Russian rumor. So sad. Mm-hmm. And now it's weird because they're bringing back old shit that already has been debunked. Have you noticed that?
Yep.
on Tulsi. Like
Yeah.
they're just saying old shit again. Like even that the Russian acid thing, they're bringing that back. And it's
Well,
like,
it's because when you repeat
was already
lies over and over and over,
Yeah.
the public actually thinks it's real.
It almost doesn't matter. It's like
doesn't matter
it's
if it's
whatever the
real.
narrative is. So
yeah.
if Tulsi's gonna, she got to keep saying this message. Maybe and I think she won't stop because I think this is gonna fire her up even more.
Yeah.
And why is it a conspiracy to say that our war profiteering companies in America who makes a lot of fucking money from war is they have lobbyists that, you know,
I feel like it's the truth.
Yeah, that is a little bit strange to me that so
like
many
that's how our
people-
system works.
Yeah.
It's not a conspiracy. It's like
Yeah,
I don't get it. Maybe
otherwise-
people just don't understand how politics works.
Yeah, it's weird to
Yeah.
me because like War Dogs will smash at the box office and everybody thinks it's so cool and true, and then when it comes to the real thing, they're like, nah.
I think it's the people they wouldn't even the people that don't even watch War Dogs in the first place. I think there's a lot of people out there they're not interested in that kind of content. They believe everything that the government says. They watch CNN. I mean, I didn't think those people would exist, but then if you have a different Instagram account and like let's say it's like favoring that algorithm, you'll see who that is.
You'd think with
and it's shocking. And it's a lot of college students.
And
too.
that's also like that like viral tweet too. It's like you watch like The Matrix or you watch Star Wars, you sided with the resistance every single time, but then you like live in it and then you don't do shit. You know, and it's like
Maybe I don't understand the connection, but like I would just have assumed with this many free Palestine people around that would cross over nicely with someone that doesn't want war,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. Nope. And I know they hold the past gay shit against her with her like dad, but then she already apologized for that.
Well, it's not even her though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
it's her dad.
Yeah, like there were some anti-gay policies that like had happened when her dad was in office, and then she had like already established that like that's not what I'm about now, and sorry that happened in the past.
And she took a stand. She addressed
she was
it.
just like,
Most
yeah.
people don't.
But then people still act like she's anti-gay like after that.
I'm gonna start spreading that rumor now.
Well, like Joe said, there's people that just don't want to believe in other dicks.
Yeah.
Subin doesn't think gay people exist.
Whoa.
He says that. He says
You think
that.
they don't exist?
What's going on? You said that.
You live in West Hollywood.
It's not
You said that.
that's okay.